Well, Abdullah Hayek is a leading D.C.-based Middle East analyst specializing in regional security and U.S. foreign policy. He's a fluent Arabic speaker with first-hand regional experience. He's joining us now. Welcome to the show, Abdullah. Thanks for being on.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So you say the war in Iran is no longer contained. Fill us in. What are your thoughts here?
Well, the war has been, so unexpectedly, going chaotic that the war is not really between the U.S. and Israel on one side and Iran on the other. The Iranians are really taking the brunt of their strikes against the Arabian Gulf states, and I'm talking about the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. And if we look at the statistics, the Emiratis and the Kuwaitis and the Bahrainis have taken much more drone and missile strikes than the Israelis. Yet we're not seeing any Gulf retaliation yet. But it is obvious that in Iranian calculations, they want to hit the Gulf so that the Gulf can pressure the U.S. to stand down on striking Iran.
Do you get a sense that the U.S. wasn't prepared for this?
Not at all. Not at all. I think the U.S. Knew it was coming. The Iranians don't have any other means of deterrence other than their asymmetrical warfare, especially the drones, which they mass produce in the tens of thousands at a very low cost. But that's how war is. The Iranians have just adapted to dealing with what they can, especially in light of the decades-long sanctions on importing arms from Russia and China and anywhere else.
Are we close to the end of this conflict?
Not even close. I think this is going to be a prolonged conflict. Iran is such a massive territory. It's about 4 times the size of Afghanistan, and it's Afghanistan on steroids. They're really entrenched in the country. Their missile sites, their drone production factories, all of it's underground. The IRGC, the intelligence services in Iran are all deeply loyal to the regime. It's going to take a lot more than what we're doing right now, and God, I hope we don't have to do a ground invasion, but at this current pace, the regime is going to still remain intact, in my opinion.
A lot of eyes on the Strait of Hormuz. Where do you think we're headed?
Well, the Strait of Hormuz is a great example of where things can get messy, and I think that the Iranians are going to try and utilize that card even more. And their means of making it a living hell are just numerous. They've got drone swarms, they've got mines, they've got fast attack speedboats, they got midget submarines. They can make passage through that strait just impossible, basically impossible. And that will have a major effect on global shipping and energy. And we're forgetting another important element is that the Houthis on the other side of the Arabian Peninsula still haven't entered the game. And if they do that in the Red Sea, we're looking at a global energy crisis, in my opinion.
What's the worst-case scenario here?
Well, the worst-case scenario is that we just wake up tomorrow and the Iranians just declare that they now have the bomb, or that the Iranians are just going to mass launch drones and missiles at every American base they have. But so far, according to the statistics, the rate of fire that the Iranians have had since February 28th till today have greatly diminished, so that's a positive effect. But it's unexpected, and also diplomatic and political targets for the U.S. are under the Iranian radar right now, as they've stated. So it could go in either direction.
All right, Abdullah, we appreciate your time. We'll do it again soon, and that's Abdullah Hayek.